As we push to briefing, I hope you've all had an amazing time tonight. Just a reminder to all of you that if you are having a good time and you do want to contribute, we do have a Patreon. Any donations are greatly appreciated, as it will help us to enable the EU server to carry on living, so we don't have to go back to that wretched American one. We appreciate all of those of you who currently support us, and anyone who is interested. The link can be found in the Discord, and it will be reposted shortly after this. Reminder to everyone as well, there will be no FNF next week. Obviously, it's Christmas Day. However, DTAS will be up and running on the server, so if you haven't got anything to do and you do fancy just jumping on in the evening around this time and chilling with any boys who fancy chilling on Christmas Eve, the opportunity is there for anyone should you wish to take it. My goodness, this is a big play area. Wow. Who is our brief? It is Matt.
Entire map.
Matt, are you there?
Yeah, gotta...
Give us our brief, my dude.
Well, all the BLUFOR vehicles are mainly for transport, so the helicopters only got like 380 rounds in their miniguns, so that would be out quick. So they got all types of transport, water and air, airdrop with some land vehicles like 2 unarmed humvees, and anything really like they want to use. The defenders don't have much other than 2 statics. Maybe I added a quad. I don't remember right now.
Send in goat.
So they just defend these 3 caches, yeah.
Awesome. I was just going to have some proper planning in it.
Black Ops, thanks for the 4-month resub, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a kick out of this.
And weather conditions.
It's normal.
You'll find out.
It's normal clear skies. I can't really mess with anything else. I'm not that experienced.
Is the view distance?
Fantastic.
It's around...
Yeah, everyone hears the brief.
Okay.
I'll keep it around that.
Sure. No more questions.
And OPFOR, any questions?
This is gonna be a fun time. No question.
Fantastic. Remember to put all your feedback in the channels, in the correct channels. CLs jump straight into the room afterwards, and we'll get the meeting underway. May have a 5-minute break before we do start. We'll have a 5-minute break before we do start, and then we'll crack on with the CL meeting. Everyone, I hope you've had an amazing time, and I look forward to seeing you again in 2 weeks' time. Final round of FNF EU. Let's make it happen.
All right, jumping up a channel for that.
Yeah, like you were saying at the end there, we will not be having FNF next week because do you know what's in a week, Liru?
Hanukkah?
No, that was this past week.
New Year's.
That's a week after.
Leif Erikson Day.
That's in March, I think.
Something to do with cat girls.
That's
Ramadan! It's Ramadan.
I love ramen. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, no, it's Christmas. I probably won't be streaming either, except maybe in the evening, but
Yeah.
we'll see how things go.
But yeah, we won't be back, and we won't be. Yeah, fuck me. We won't be back next Friday. We'll be back the Friday after next with more FNF.
All right.
It's
1 second.
I don't know, like with this asset list.
I feel
I'm
like it.
very curious to see what the exactly BLUFOR is going to be able to do with 3 chinooks and a blackfish cargo.
Magic. That's what they're gonna freaking do.
Why is Yasuhiro calling me a redneck? What did I say that was redneck? I talked about ramen. I talked about ramen and cat girls. How is any of that redneck?
It's the new day age of redneckness, but let's look at BLUFOR here. So BLUFOR is a U.S., I believe it's Marine-based kits, but I could be wrong. Desert Marines.
I didn't even get pushed in. Holy shit, I didn't even get pushed to map screen. I'm still on the fucking role selection screen.
Amazing. All right. Well, while you load in, we got standard 5.56 with 7.62 RHS. M249s there, your Carl Gustav, your 240 Bravo is part of your machine gun team. I would imagine the Mark 17 20-round marksman rifle is around here. Here it is. And that's an MOS scope. Yes, all right. So we got our 3 chinooks, we got some Hueys that can be towed in. Again, you heard in the brief they limited the ammo of those guns to only 580 rounds per gun, so that goes by very quickly from those 134 miniguns. And we appear to have 1 on each side here, so a little bit of a push can be done. But otherwise, we have a transport hummingbird, which is just little bird.
Yeah.
That's the vanilla name, but it actually looks like it is the vanilla one anyway, so, I mean, in vanilla it's called a hummingbird. But we also have the transport blackfish, as you said, and it appears to be the cargo version, so that's for the Humvees.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking. So this is very, I mean, call me crazy, call me a theorist, but I think the mission maker wants people to fucking airdrop, considering the fact that they're on
Really?
2 separate fucking islands.
You sure? I mean, look at the boats. The boats look completely safe, though. Look to the north, my friend. Tell me, wouldn't you rather take one of the boats?
If it meant I could drown and not listen to you anymore, yes.
I think with these boats, you'll be very surprised with that statement you just said. Please, look at the boats, Barb, and tell me.
I have been, and I want to get in one, drive it out to the middle of the sea, and have Hillary Clinton dome me with a Barrett M107.
Are you sure? Because I don't think you're going anywhere in these boats.
No, I don't think so either. I mean, maybe the one on the far left, but otherwise, as I say,
No.
it's over. Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
I don't think you're going anywhere in those.
3 chinooks and a blackfish and a hummingbird. I'd assume hummingbird will take command teams and the marksman, and the chinooks will take the rest of the infantry. Blackfish will come in, drop the 2 humvees for some...
There is no Zeus Yash.
ability, but considering the fact they don't have any guns on those humvees, I wonder what the point exactly would be. Maybe mobility on the ground for...
Yeah, boats and NFNF don't seem to mix well. That's the second week that that's happened.
It's honestly, if anything, it's a little sparse for BLUFOR here.
I mean,
We haven't really looked at Red 4 yet.
Red 4 only had 2 sit-down NSV turrets. They're already carrying one to the far southwest there. They also have an empty BLUFOR AA launcher, which I think is kind of cute. But let's...
Empty BLUFOR launcher?
Yeah, it's just for aesthetic, but it's the SAM site thingamajig.
Oh, the Rhea site? Not Rhea, but whatever.
Yeah, the BLUFOR equivalent.
That's very... I wonder if that's meant to just scare off the Chinook and the Blackfish. Like,
Possibly.
oh shit, we're getting locked on. Fly evasive.
It could be a map ass. I doubt it is.
No, it definitely isn't.
Yeah, I think it's just, again, for show with its simulation disabled.
Bohemia like the back of my hand. This is the first map that I really did some creative mission making on, so this is definitely a placed asset. But yeah, it's strange that it's like
I'll ask him
as well. I don't know.
So my chat's wondering if you've recovered from the clap joke.
Wait, that was a joke? Why didn't I laugh?
I know, right? It was a really bad attempt at one. Anyway, looking at the AOs here, I love how we have a little... Look at this little mountain top on the the southernmost objective here.
It's a fucking, like, Mount Everest shit. Like, it's just a half destroy... This is also a template thing, by the way.
That's Camp Delta or something. Which is part of the original vanilla templates for Eden Editor. But yeah, you just have OPFOR climbing up here, and I mean, all 3 objectives are really close by. It looks like they're gonna forego another one of these pre-made templates here, all the way to the north. But the central one, they're also ditching, so we just might see an all eggs in one basket strategy of OPFOR just to fortify the top of this mountain here, potentially with those 2 sit-down statics. However, if the helicopters want, because they will... Actually, they won't know the exact positions of these things, but they could potentially just keyhole hitting into the window of the cache. It's unlikely to happen, but what if?
You talking about the one on the mountaintop?
Yeah, the one that all of the OPFOR guys are around. If you look out the northern window, heck, even the southern window, you could still go in from like a helicopter, use the 540 rounds on the 134 guns, and
Well, yeah, you come with a Chinook. I don't know if you can pull out a launcher on the skids of the little.
no, you cannot.
So yeah, it would have to be a mag dump from the 134s.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, possible if the Chinook doesn't get fucking shot down first.
I mean, again, if OPFOR just decides to go for an all eggs in one basket approach, it's going to be pretty cut and dry. They're just going to fortify this mountain and play this Bunker Hill style.
Yeah, I mean, I think that either the mountaintop or the little, like, I wouldn't call this a town, but it's just an office building and 3 apartments. But the one off to the north by the radio tower, that's sparse as well, but like it doesn't have any redeeming factors. It does have an H formed in with some rocks, so it is a helipad there for Hayden. My cousin name is Hayden, so
Interesting.
I don't know why I said that. I don't know why I said that. That has no significance to this whatsoever, but it does make an H. Or if you look at it from the side, a very wide eye. And you're gonna need a very wide eye for those pilots to get anywhere near and avoid all incoming fire.
Are you okay? You're not drunk again, are you?
I'm almost done with my bottle of wine, so I'll let you be the judge.
Oh my god, Barb, come on.
Hey, like I said, I went from 1.5 liters.
Casavo, thanks for converting your sub and resubbing. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a kick out of this. Yes, you halved your alcohol content intake. I applaud you.
But I don't think it really matters because I'm, like I said, I'm almost done with the whole bottle. And if you keep antagonizing me, I'll just chug the rest of it. Watch me.
All right, so Iander is given an RPG. We'll see if he's able to hit any of the helicopters with that. I always love to see a good swatting of a helicopter with some AT here. Kind of half curious why I wasn't given an Igla, but I can understand it's because the helicopters are transport-based. They're not really meant to do any firing. I also love they've built a fortification to the west and put one of the NSV Statics on there, and I'll be curious to see where they put the other NSV, because it looks like they have picked it up, and they are going to bring it up if they haven't already. I just can't seem to find it at this moment. Ah, it is on the southeastern corner.
Real quick, to answer what's that, he's obviously never been to a frat party because Stop the Bag is a very fun drinking game where, you know, those boxes of Franzia and like the big wine coolers. You open up the box, take the bag of wine and like hold it up, and then with the spouts at like the bottom, and then you just go around the party and everyone like chugs from the bag of wine as long as they can, and everyone like counts like 1, 2, 3.
I know, right, Yash?
I saw someone.
Thanks for the 4-month resub.
For a full minute straight from one of those bags and sucked it dry. And it was amazing. And it was the only time I've ever seen anyone do anything
Looks
like
like
that.
they put the static into here.
What are you talking about?
The positioning of OPFOR statics and how they can shoot down helicopters that come close.
Well, they set up one in the busted down windmill, so I don't think that's going to be useful at all with a sit down NSV, but that's just me.
Well, they're trying. Those things are really meant to shoot down helicopters, not enemy infantry.
Oh, I agree, but the position that they put it in, and it just killed someone. It absolutely just killed someone. Top of the tower, it just killed someone. The windmill on the mountaintop. Oh no, he woke back up. But it almost killed him.
So it armored him. If we look on the floor here, I don't see any blood, though, under the tower or, like, under his position directly. So I don't think it hurt him at all. It just armored him.
Oh, he's lucky then. Because I swear to God, I thought it fucking killed him.
Well, you got to remember, they're set to invincible until the safe zone ends. You'll see vehicles explode, but not players until safe start ends.
Wasn't there one like 2 weeks ago where we saw someone die, or like a squad die from an armor crash or something? Not armor crash, but like they crashed in their vehicle into something and they all died before safe start ended?
I
know that's
don't
the point of
recall.
Safe start.
It's their safe space. All right, otherwise, I mean, again, this is going to be pretty obvious here. We've got Bravo focusing on the eastern corner. What is this other group over here? We got Alpha focusing on the west. You have Charlie with Command and Platoon 1 HQ and a Foxtrot group, which is just another machine gun team holding the central line here. And Platoon 2 HQ is hiking to the northernmost objective, I guess, to hold that on their own.
Yeah, they're probably going to just really more so check out what's going on there. I mean, there really isn't much. A couple of truck wrecks, some sandbags, a barrel fire, but really not much. Like I said, holding the... I mean, it looks like they're going to...
Gunslinger, thanks for the tier 1 sub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a kick out of this.
I don't know. It's very strange. It's almost like they're... what's the fucking castle in Lord of the Rings that they gotta defend?
Gondor?
You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't. Gondor's the country.
Is it? But they say Gondor calls for aid. They wouldn't say America calls for aid or something like that.
Helm's Deep?
Helm's Deep, that's the one. Yeah, it's like Helm's Deep. They're putting themselves up on the fucking mountaintop and pretty much defending from all sides. I don't know. This is interesting, but I would personally prefer to kind of hold these apartments. I don't know.
Well, apartments are just a big open flat space with a bunch of hills in between. In my opinion, that's the weakest one to hold. I personally agree with this defensive line here. Just hold one of the hills and chill. Kill anything that comes up to you because you have the high ground and you can just put your machine gun down and mow anything down that comes up to you. I'm gonna look at BLUFOR real quick, see how they have deployed. They have all of the engines going. They've got a squad in each of the chinooks here, and then a lot of the infantry in G-Legs is chinook. They have both of the Humvees mounted in the Blackfish, and it looks like the rest of the infantry are going to Littlebird, but I don't think they're all going to fit in there.
Yeah, no, that thing will carry, I want to say 8, plus the pilot and co-pilot, because it's got the 2 seats in the back, and I think it could fit
so 6.
3 on the skids.
6 plus pilot, co-pilot is 8.
But then it's got the 2 seats in the back.
Yes, but the skids can only take 2 each. This is the vanilla Littlebird, not the RHS SOCOM bird.
Vanilla. Yep, you're
If it was the SOCOM bird, then it could fit 3 people on each bench, and then 1 person in the back, because it's weird, and then 2 in the front.
Right, yeah. So, yeah, Lusad, Moxie, Mapdora, all these guys are probably going to load into either one of the Chinooks or the... Well, I know they couldn't load into the Blackfish, could they? So, yeah, they've piled up into the Littlebird as much as possible, but it still leaves Moxie and Map. Although it looks like they're holding off on on taking off until everyone is sorted and they get the call from high, or not high, but ground rather. And so they're playing it smart at least. They're not jumping the gun on this.
Blackfish is not going to be taken off. And they have Mountain waiting to pick up the remaining 3, so they're not going to bring the Humvees. Interesting.
Maybe, or any of these guys that are still on the ground? No, none of them are pilots. That is a very interesting call. Both for the fact that they're not going to have any mobility once they land, or at least with without any Humvees. Plus the fact that we've seen in the past, using air assets that don't have any offensive armaments for, just confusion and noise and distraction. But they're not going to be doing that here with the Blackfish. That's very, very interesting.
So Green 4, they have a marksman team watching north in case of a wide flank.
Did you say Green 4?
I did. OPFOR has a team there north of the northern cache. The 2 Chinooks are flanking around. Potentially they're going to land somewhere either on the northern side or the western side. Littlebird and the other Chinook are going to probably land on the eastern side. We might see a pincer. We are going to see some sort of pincer We just don't know where the flanks of those pincers are going to go.
Yeah. Do Red 4 have any?
The Humvees are empty.
Just the static NSVs.
They have the static NSVs and then that little showpiece at the central terminal site. And they have Hyander with an RPG.
So that might as well be an
so they're
Igla.
empty.
Gotcha.
A very short-ranged Igla.
And he does have that scope as well. Any rocket other than the 7V, like basic rocket, will not line up with the iron. So the fact that he has that scope should give him some extra precision in his shots. But yeah, those Chinooks flying around. The garrison here hears it. Garrison here hears it. It's just going to be down to how they play this. It's pretty precarious how it's set up. They could go safe and land at the Yolandi airport, which I think is what Mountain is doing with his 13 or so infantry. And then they're just going to hike up the mountain. I think it's more of a waiting game, for now at least.
Mm-hmm.
Dingo is actually coming in pretty close with this Chinook. Gonna be landing on one of these outcroppings off to the west of the southern objective.
His thing just opened up. We do have someone with an RPG, Smith here. Some rounds going up to him, though, to try to stop him.
And it did. He went prone and put his rocket away. Now that it's landed, though, pulls it back out.
Infantry were just jumping out early on, getting themselves hurt a bit.
There goes the rocket.
Rocket was short.
Way short.
And he cuts the ropes. And does a flare.
Yeah, a couple of people still left in there, but about a fire team or so got dropped off successfully and definitely going to draw the attention.
Little Bird dropped off a group to the northeast of the objective site, and it looks like the remaining forces are going to drop off here as well from a Chinook. Ooh, that's a lot of guys that just got out. That's the big Chinook. One that was filled with at least double the amount than any other Chinook there. Now you got Mountain coming back, who is going to try to make another landing over here.
Yeah, they're going to have, what, about a click and a half to go, and then up a mountain, going from sea level up about 300 meters to the top of the mountains for that objective. So they got a ways to go. This is going to be very fortunate for Red 4. I mean, as we've seen before, burning that clock is a legitimate strategy that has worked in the past. So just the fact that they're able to deter the helicopters from landing close, apart from Dingo's chopper at least, it's going to be very fortunate for them. As I say that, Dingo's people that he unloaded are taking a lot of fire from up that hill from Alpha Red 4 group.
Cardi just jumped out of a helicopter, and he is probably, he might wake back up. I've seen them wake up like that before, but he's going to have a very big walk.
Where's he at?
Way north.
Oh, yep, I see him.
047078.
And I think he just end keyed, or not end keyed. What am I trying to say?
Respawned? No, he's still alive.
No, so what he did, it was the Ace wake up thing, where you wake up for half a second, then get knocked out.
Yep.
And where you ragdoll, yeah, that happened to him. So I think that's Cardi out of the fight, which is unfortunate. I think he double tapped V to fasten his seatbelt, and it didn't work out.
So OPFOR, they were, that's the Alpha group that was on the western flank. They're actually folding back in, realizing BLUFOR is coming up. And there is enhanced movement rework. There's no enhanced movement itself on. So that prevents the bunny hopping of, mountain goating up the side of the mountain, which I personally love to do, but...
I love it as well.
Alright, so the Northern Marksman team is probably going to see this BLUFOR group move up. It's Fred and Hassinger. And I think Hassinger has spotted some dudes. I'm going to look on his first-person camera. He's definitely looking in the direction of BLUFOR's advance here, but he hasn't spotted anything yet. I see him gleaming over where BLUFOR is moving in from. He just hears those helicopters. And looks like Cardi woke back up. I can see his triangle in the distance.
Did he actually wake back up? Yes, he did.
Yep.
Wow, that is surprising. But yeah, like you said, he's got a long walk. He's a machine gunner too. He's got that the M240. So he's only really got that short range. He might be able to hit up the Kid or Star Ghost, who are his squad and team leads respectively. Try and get a chopper over here.
We were 5 meters away from a mid-air collision, by the way, between a little bird and a Chinook.
Oh, Lord.
I would have laughed my ass off.
Legs and Olaf might be going back to try to get the Blackfish up and dump those Humvees. We'll see. I mean, at this point, because they don't have any armament, even though they are kind of reinforced, there really isn't too much use for them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If they had the 240 or the M2 turrets or something on top, that'd be another thing, because they'd be mobile firepower. But at this point, it's really just infantry stuff with the 134s and the Chinooks to support.
So I'm watching Hassinger's first-person camera here. They're still trying to keep their spot hidden. But a marksman would be really good to have at this angle where BLUFOR is coming up. Now you hear Hassinger mag dumping the little bird.
And the tail rotor just got shot out. I heard it. Yeah, tail rotor's out.
Great shots.
Actually, no, not even 7.62. It was
5.45.
Although it could have been.
Yep, that little bird is completely out on its tail.
Yeah, so it's going to have to try and auto-rotate, land safely enough to repair it. And it's Pierce, so it's not the craziest thing I've seen Pierce do. But I'll try and...
Hold up. BLUFOR Platoon 2HQ and Foxtrot, the machine gun teams have gotten up on the southern side and are attacking from the southwest of the southern position for, I don't even know what to call this. I guess the southern position of OPFOR, the one that they're really keen on defending here. And,
some passes.
Yep, Chinook did a mag dump on the central building, and its engine's spooling down. Nope, it's not. All right, that was just it going away and it going on the lower side.
Effect. Yeah,
gotcha. Mm-hmm. So BLUFOR doesn't know where OPFOR is fully defending yet, as evidenced by they were just shooting at the empty office building. And now Hassinger is opening up on some of the advancing northeastern BLUFOR guys. I just saw him take a shot out.
So I'm going to take that back, what I said about the little bird. The rear tail rotor is actually still spinning. I did definitely hear something break. That's a very distinctive crunch sound. So they might just be damaged or something. But we'll see. It does look like it's trying to land, but it is...
I could have sworn I saw it stopped.
Maintain control, so that is not a concern. And Pierce is providing some morale to the troops, doing a very close flyby and hover.
So by the way, if you look to the southwest, we actually do have an OPFOR guy down in a little trench there. So BLUFOR already getting some kills in here. It was Nemesis of all people that died first. Wow.
Oh, really?
Top player curse, man. Let's see, we have Ghoster, who has died down there too, aka Boston. He sometimes shoutcasts with us, who had a 240 Bravo. So, yeah, I mean, both sides losing a machine gunner. Wow, Nemesis is actually playing a rifleman this time. That's rare.
Looks like Cardi was able to get picked up by the Chinook. Yep, he got picked up, and now he's heading back south from the northern part of the island.
Every man counts in FNF.
And woman.
Especially with the last round. You got Iander trying to scope out potentially trying to hit that Chinook, but it is just too far for his reach, if I were to be honest. He's biding his time. He has a limited amount of rockets, but he does have his assistant to give him more. But he definitely wants to make every one of those shots count, because those can also be used as a shock and awe effect weapon to groups of BLUFOR coming up. So you got that NSV turret. It has been adjusted and actually just knocked out one of the BLUFOR guys. That was CO. Player you usually see with T5 Bay. So him getting knocked out already is not good. Bay's turret around, I guess, sensing that his battle buddy went down. And you have the marksman team on the northern side looking at a different angle. That's a shame, because they had perfect eyes on the main BLUFOR advance here. So Yash bringing up that the BLUFOR group to the west attacking the southernmost objective right now seems like a sacrifice play. I disagree on the fact that BLUFOR did not do any recon here to know where OPFOR's positions were. So they just sent machine gun teams up here to see if there were guys up here in general, not realizing that OPFOR had their full force up here.
I think that's a good way to think about it. Also, the fact that even just having the distraction, like, look how much attention they've drawn upon themselves. Yes, they are a much smaller force. Yes, they could never really take this garrison even if they tried. But the fact that all these people are looking over here, one of the NSVs is looking over here, it's drawing attention away from this massive BLUFOR force coming in from the north.
Ooh, the Chinook that was just making a pass just lost its rear rotors.
Yep, was that the NSV or was that just small arms?
It was just small arms.
Yeah, that's Chinooks for you.
Whew.
So they're gonna try and keep auto-rotating, trying to spin around in the air, do their best imitation of a Beyblade, but they're gonna be very much ineffective.
Hey, by the way, real quick, Chinook landed back at base. They have the blackfish. They're bringing the Humvees. Don't know why now they're deciding to do it, but they're doing it. They unloaded one, and I think they reloaded it. Mountain might paradrop one of them for SL Dream to drive around him, but he is going to vertical take off it. What?
Real quick. North of the northernmost objective, Hassinger and Fred just passed Galil on the mountainside. They completely passed by each other just off of sheer luck. These guys on a
nice
buddy patrol, they're gonna if they're unlucky, they're gonna run across about 3 dozen BLUFOR troops.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think they're really aware of this at this point.
I really don't know why they pulled off that angle. They were at a really good spot. I think because they just didn't notice how many BLUFOR guys were coming.
They didn't know that these guys were coming. They just got antsy and went out to patrol instead. But that opened up for, these 2-3 squads of guys to push in pretty much unopposed. Mm-hmm. If they start shooting from the rear, they might get some casualties on their scorecard, but I can't see it being too effective here like this.
Which I believe CO just died. Alright, so CO disconnecting because he more than likely died. So BLUFOR losing 2 members of their machine gun teams to this attack. We're seeing some more shots go out, starting up with Buckets. He's on 2 kills, by the way, as a marksman. That's a really good role to play for this operation because a lot of this is going to be infantry fighting.
Blackfish is coming in. Humvee gets dropped off.
Yep.
Both of them.
I told you they were going to do that. One of them's fake.
You said that they weren't because they let the pilots didn't get in it, but they have.
No, I told you they were going to paradrop the Humvees because Dreams was in the rear one.
Oh, then I missed that. But hey, when do we not miss things?
So this is just a distraction because I don't think BLUFOR OPFOR how would I put this? BLUFOR hasn't done recon on OPFOR, so they don't know where OPFOR is, so they're just trying to throw a lot of distractions to help get BLUFOR's force up here. So the distractions, in theory, work really, really well. It's just OPFOR has an all eggs in one basket approach to hold this one bunker, so it doesn't really matter. But the machine gun teams and that marksman, done by Buckets and the Foxtrot groups, have been a really good harasser here. And, I mean, Buckets was on... Yep, go ahead, go ahead.
Well, yeah, with those Humvees dropping, that now splits their splits the southern garrison's attention across
down here.
both west and east northeast. One Humvee,
G5 Bay on 3 kills.
SL Dream, so yeah, he's gonna drive away. These are the up armored ones. Rocket goes out and actually gets pretty close, but the other one was not manned at all. So yeah, essentially, like you said, just a distraction play, caused some confusion and some panic.
Northern OPFOR group spotted by Misu and is now under fire. Again, that OPFOR group, they got too antsy. They're now trying to return fire. The marksman is, at least. With the little bird right there, though, it could be trying to look down there and track where they go to alert the BLUFOR group. But, I mean, that's not the objective. We got Bravo 1 right next to the objective itself, though. That could honestly just ignore that group as they knock out the marksman.
Back at BLUFOR spawn, we have G-Legs and his Chinook. He was the one that got the tail rotor knocked out. He's actually auto-rotating pretty well, trying to land this thing, though he's starting to lose control. Very gently trying to push, just gently land, and I think he's gonna get this.
Nice.
Another happy landing. Yeah, that is about as perfect as you could do it with a blown out tail rotor for a Chinook. So they're going to be able to repair that and get that back up in the air for some more fire support.
So we have Iander down, Infidel's dead, and M we already said was dead. Hassinger is down on the northern side. And BLUFOR now getting up to the northern hills here. The one fear they have to worry about are those NSV turrets laying fire on them from range, but BLUFOR will be able to get teams up to both caches. Dreams will be able to get up to the office building, take out that cache. Bravo 1 will be able to demo that northern cache there. So now it's just going to be mountaintop to mountaintop as the machine gun teams try to surgically strike into the southern group. T5 Bay went down, though. He was on 3 kills. Risen is still alive, though. Interesting.
Dream has gotten out of this Humvee north side of that office building, like you said, and he's pushing up. He has spotted the cache. He's just a pilot, so he actually looks like he opened up the inventory. I don't know if he's able to actually pull anything from it, but he's going to check the rest of this building out and then probably just mag dump the shell and try and destroy it. Meanwhile, the rest of the guys on the northern peak they've gotten their eyes on that cache up there. And it's just going to be down to, pretty much as we expected, this southern garrison up here. So,
hey, real quick, the Chinook driven by Gorski, he was trying to land it too because he lost the second rotor and he was crashed it, unfortunately. One of them is dead. He is in the rock with his legs crossed. All right. Interesting. Holton's staring right at him, but Gorski and Holton are still alive. They'll bandage up, and I don't know what they're going to take because the only other working Chinook is in the same boat. Its tail rotor's out. I'm also going to see, I'm really curious to see if that Blackfish is going to make close passes just to mess with OPFOR.
So when you say legs crossed...
Yeah, so he's just flaring off the side and trying to draw OPFOR fire.
The image that I'm looking at of that crashed Chinook, it's modern art.
It's modern art, okay.
I don't know how else to explain it.
Sure. Alright, so we still have Platoon 1 HQ back here. It's Fred. He has gotten a kill, and I think he's trying to pick off people on the rear, but he is also taking fire from some rear defenders here as well. Little Bird skating around.
Real quick, Ryzen, he's trying to pull an Adriado. He is in the middle of the hornet's nest,
Oh my god.
You saw this in the Paw Patrol. Did you saw this in the
Yeah,
Paw Patrol?
crawling up.
Fucking marksman crawling up the side of the mountain, pro. This
Hidden.
is exactly what you saw.
Camo net, man. Because you stick your head in the ground, Arma clips you in, he's invisible. Meanwhile, OPFOR put an explosive trap on that cache.
On the one that they're all next to?
Yeah, no, right to the right of Risen, the machine gunner just put an explosive satchel down and armed it. And I think Risen's gonna shoot him in the back of the head.
Yeah, you called it for sure, man. You absolutely fucking called it. You must have looted the combat engineer and went for it, but he...
So Yanni runs down, immediately starts doing medical.
Popped her from Pluto and his buddy up here, just on the other side of these trenches. He's drawing the attention. This is not good for Ryzen. Enough gumption on it.
Oh my god! That's not how you throw grenades. The angle of that blast, though, just crippled Pop-Tart.
No, that's good at least, but he's gonna be wondering where that grenade came
Oh, no, he's gonna get more shots here.
Oh, Ryzen, he just goes fucking Rambo. Takes down 2, gets a kill and knocks the other one out. But, yeah.
He gets knocked out by Nafs with the PKP. Good call, though. I mean, he went positive in his KD. There's 2 more bodies in that pile. And there's a third guy he knocked out, too. So, I mean, 3 for 1. Not a bad call to make there, especially since BLUFOR has the 25% numbers advantage.
Not at all. So, decent play. Not quite to the levels of Adriano.
Redo sells it. Thanks for dropping by.
Not at all.
Yeah, you're not supposed to kamikaze in FNF.
Tower doing a friendly wiggle to forces to the north. Probably doesn't think he has enough firepower to take out that cache himself. So he's going to try and get some reinforcements in here, and they're going to be able to take that pretty much unopposed. And yeah, I'm just, every time I look at the map for the southern garrison, it just looks sparser and sparser. But we still have the Platoon 2 HQ group on the west side. Risen was the last person on the south side, so that's that flank done for BLUFOR. But we still have all these guys
Still
on the
so many
north.
BLUFOR guys.
And this is looking pretty strong, if I'll be honest, for BLUFOR.
BLUFOR using that new Chinook to try to fire down on the fortifications. Not scoring any kills, but still freaking OPFOR out. And OPFOR does not have a lot of defenses between themselves and the main BLUFOR force, so that could allow BLUFOR to push in. They do have a humvee that they could use to ferry people up to the base of the mountain. But with that other mountain and the Charlie teams over there, which are the weapon squads, one with AT and one with a machine gun, they could easily keep OPFOR suppressed as the rest of BLUFOR advances. And now we got OPFOR firing at one of their own guys here, Musket, who's trying to come around and close the gap here on those 3 BLUFOR guys still remaining, but he was just shot at by 3 of his own guys from the mountain itself, showing you just how hard the PID is between the PLA and the UK forces. We saw that a lot in the last round. Then again, this isn't against UK, it's against Marpat. I believe that's Marine Marpat, am I wrong there? Whatever the sand, this desert camo is, it's,
Yeah,
you know, it's whitish.
That's Desert Marpat. You can also see the Marines logo on their chest rig.
So, I mean, it gives them a little less camo with the snow, but, you know, at that range, it makes sense. Yeah, definitely.
And yeah, BLUFOR storming the building, pushing up top.
Oh, Muscat.
Daniel is the combat engineer, so he'll put down a satchel charge and take care of this central objective.
Yeah, Muscat disconnecting, meaning that the BLUFOR group took him out. I don't know where his body is, but... Oh, I found it. Yeah, he was going on the far left flank of that BLUFOR group, but they still took him out because PID is a little easier to spot at that range.
I'm very surprised at how long this Western BLUFOR group has been able to survive. I mean, they only have 3 people, so they're not too effective at their current numbers, but it's still, like, the fact that they're surviving. Oh, and the suppressing fire coming in from the northeast of the southern objective. That's beautiful to see. Thought I heard another engine or something go out. Yeah, the littlebird drops off a bunch of people, but it's had some structural damage. As it drops off another fire team south by Risen. GL goes over the top of the littlebird and it crashes because I think the engine got shut out. And one of the pilots jumps out, but the other one is caught in the fire.
Hot damn.
And the rest of them are getting fucking torn apart as this B1 grip responds incredibly quickly. Pilot doesn't even know what hit him as he gets dropped down cold. And this group is already down to 3 down here on the south side.
They're doing a good job trying to maneuver around, though, to stay away from OPFOR's fire. And if you look towards the northeast, a shit ton of fire is coming from BLUFOR forces entrenched. But them moving around like this to reposition at an angle where BLUFOR isn't, OPFOR isn't looking, we could see a pickoff kill on Quickly here because he's trying to walk this MSV down. He quickly goes into cover, though, because he's being fired by at guys from the base of the area. So if he goes to the sit-down turret, he's going to get shot and picked off immediately by Lusod, who I think just got the kill. And with the all the gunfire, again, that's going to create a shit ton of noise pollution. So the farther western group of OPFORs are going to turn around and see these BLUFOR guys coming. This could create a massive break in OPFOR's line because this side of the mountain doesn't know BLUFOR's right here.
And they're actually getting fired up by the Platoon 2 HQ group.
Central cache just got blown up.
Nice. But yeah, this 3-man fire team, they're trying to cause some chaos, maybe try and take out
GL's going.
10-man sized squad down here.
OPFOR got a guy knocked out. They're now firing back at Lusod here. He opened up with a GL, but it was a little short. And now BLUFOR getting engaged by guys at the central defensive line here. One of the BLUFOR guys getting picked off. Grenades going over, but they're not far enough.
Yeah, he needs to toss some nades down this hill.
Perfect throw on Luso, but it was a smoke.
The other one's a frag, but it rolled back down the hill. Wasn't enough.
The M134 is doing their best to try to cover Lucid here. Lucid does... Oh, yes he did. All right. Quickly gets a pick off before he might go down from Trem in there, but Lucid on 3 kills right there. That BLUFOR needs to keep making that style of play, because again, they still have that... Oh my god.
It went into VTOL mode and just took a rocket to the face. I think a GL actually, but it's taking all of this...
Where's Iander?
More GL.
That thing can be such a bullet sponge.
Blue tracers. Oh my god. I love how it's popping flares.
It's just being a distraction right now, making OPFOR burn all of their ammo.
And I think it's really going to survive this.
Yeah, no, the Blackfish can take a shit ton of fire.
No, sorry, Doppler.
Yeah, no, I heard it too. Doppler effect of the engine from the Chinook. I heard it too, that's why I immediately flew over there.
Yeah, the rest of this BLUFOR team, honestly, like the rest.
Yeah,
of
Risen. I saw it too.
And they should still have 1 or 2 of the Humvees. There's one on this plateau to the south of the central objective, and the other one was still being driven around by.
Oop! Iander missed that RPG.
But otherwise, they need to go in. Blackfish is coming in again.
AT just hit it, but again, that thing is a super tanky asset. Is it going down? Nope.
It's dropping, but the engine still sounds good.
Rocket going right over the side. GL hitting the cockpit. They're just making OPFOR burn ammo.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I wonder if the pilot will quote-unquote lose control and crash on top of the objective.
I'm seeing those engines start to smoke. It's taking a lot of damage.
Yep. Not enough, though. But they're see, the reason they're doing that is look under the Blackfish. Look at all these BLUFOR guys pulling up. Everyone is looking up at the Blackfish instead of down to see BLUFOR make this massive advance. We do have Angus trying to pick off a BLUFOR guy on the side. RPG goes in.
Not survive, and that's all she wrote. I mean...
Iander with an aircraft kill.
Being a distraction is one thing. Being a stationary distraction is another. And there's one thing you want to do and one thing you don't want to do. Oh, that was fucking...
And now they're shooting at the pilots that are jumping out.
Technically that's a war crime, but I don't think they care too much at this point.
All right, so looking at the roster here, OPFOR.
Oh, one of the pilots actually got a kill in return.
Yeah, pilots are waking back up, and now they're engaging. All 4 pilots have woken back up.
Oh, Holden's trying to get some people down as well. They're not going down without a fight. So good for them, but at the same time, this Blackfoot should have been on the northern or southern side of this mountain. Because it's on the eastern side, it's still drawing attention in the same vector as the rest of this BLUFOR push. So,
Pilots are all knocked out again.
oh, rip. But you know what I mean? Like, because it was, I mean, it was above that vector and drawing the attention up, but still in that same direction, once it crashed, it still draws the eye towards the rest of the BLUFOR advance.
One of the pilots has woken back up, but he is getting shot to shit in the back. I think he was AFK, not expecting to wake up again because I didn't see any immediate reaction. But look at all of BLUFOR about to make this massive. I think they're going over to possibly hit it from. Is that going to be the southeast? That's a little bit of a misplay in my opinion. No, it looks like some are starting to come up from the southeast here directly. But if they go further south, it's just creating more open area for them to fight through. Really, what they should have done was kept pushing from the direct east.
Yeah, direct east, or maybe even the north. That the steeper that it is, the more that the garrison Redford needs to poke.
Yeah.
Out. So yeah, I'm with you. A bit of a misplay.
A lot of GLs going up there, though. Hot damn. Some even going over the mountain.
And
Do that one about the land.
In the mountain below. Ooh, some of them actually hitting the guys, the Alpha Redford group, Stark, Pointman, Brandy, all these guys down here on the west side. And they're actually flying over and hitting near them, near enough to cause some discomfort.
That looks beautiful.
And now Vagrant, the Platoon 2 HQ, is actually, or him and Grav are actually the 2 last guys over here on the west, still trying to be a bit of a thorn in the side. But as the eastern side tries to push up, we have Jupiter over here just with
his handgun.
Yeah, trying to do something. He's taking down.
He got a kill with his handgun.
Kill. That's a little 9-0, but he's got 3 kills on his scorecard. So he's doing some.
I think he just got a 4th kill with the handgun. Nope, that wasn't him. That was someone else.
No.
And he just wounded someone else with the handgun.
We're pushing up behind him, but he doesn't know.
He doesn't give no fucks, man. He's downing people with a freaking 9mm.
He looks back and then he looks behind him, looks back south. This is amazing.
BLUFOR isn't expecting to have someone right there, though. We have another guy sprinting back, but he's not going to see him. Now we got the Charlie 2 Pyramid walking up. Grenade bounced off the side. We got the Chinook now flying overhead. It's just absolute chaos.
This is what
15 minutes.
And this might be a bit too much for BLUFOR. Look how quickly those, I'm just looking at the map, look how quickly those icons have dissipated. They're still kind of spread out, so test for some of that, but still, like, we do have this 2-man group up on the northern side of, let's see who this is. This is Tarnfalk up here.
Galil gets tapped in the head on the northern side. Fred getting his 2nd kill. Hassinger woke back up. I thought he died. So OPFOR now is a marksman team on the northern side.
Just killed the Redford commander with a law.
Nice.
A fucking law to the face. Turns him into mush. Not bad at all.
Yeah, I really think BLUFOR should have just advanced from the northeast with all of that cover and concealment to work with, whereas this open hill to the southeast is just way too much open here, and it's too many BLUFOR guys getting picked off.
And it's not flat enough, or it's not steep enough of a gradient. I mean, the Chinook needs to start doing some fucking strafes if it has anyone in the gunner's positions, but it's going to be on these northern guys that are up here. They're starting to make their...
Yeah, they do have a demo guy, too, with Collins. And there's not a lot of OPFOR guys here. Grenades being thrown right on top of Iander. He might get blown away. Nope, he goes prone to save himself.
Yeah, good for him. Yeah, he's got that aircraft kill, like you said.
Almost got a 2nd one on the Chinook there, but just misranged the shot by a hair. So if those BLUFOR guys that are right on the base of this objective here can just push in, they might be able to just steal this victory here. But they're gonna have to act fast, because if OPFOR finishes cleaning up the southeastern push, there is going to be nothing to work with here.
Its tail rotor's out.
Yep. Again, it's trying to create noise pollution and distract OPFOR.
Yep, just make it as hard as possible to discern. We have another group, Alpha 2, come up the eastern side. Sirius, Claude, and Paladin, and Edwin.
Paladin picking off a lot of dudes. That's the third guy he picked off up here. We've got Angus now turning.
And BLUFOR is starting to get into this
Broch, though, setting up there. Angus getting 2 more excuse me, that was Paladin getting a kill on Angus and somebody else. And,
windmill now. Fire coming out from the half-destroyed house.
wow.
And we have Haz coming up on one of the BLUFOR guys on the east side. And, oh, this is a mess.
Ooh.
Oh, Haz gets taken down.
OPFOR, they're trying to run some guys around. BLUFOR running some guys around as well, getting a lot of free kills here. Explosive Trout knocking out Paladin.
Did it?
Yeah, no, his body went flying away.
Yep, I see him now. He's got 4 kills, actually. Damn. And the fucking platoon.
Yeah, right, Gillian. That's how you got shot in the back of the head, too. Thanks for the 5-1-3 sub. Hope you keep enjoying the ops. Hope you get a kick out of this.
They try and push up the northeast side of this mountain.
So we got Iander and Sideways. Sideways on -1. He accidentally killed a friendly, but both are watching adjacent windows.
Sirius tries to push in with that 249, peeks the window, and gets clapped in the face. We have 2 Red 4 guys just playing the corners. And
Grenade. Ooh, oh, that's not. It just fell through the building, though. It still knocks out Sideways.
Oh, and these grenades, they're already doing a lot of damage. Another one comes in right at the feet of the other guy.
Iander's still okay, but OPFOR, like, as soon as BLUFOR started changing their attack angles here and just attacking from separate positions, it really stretched OPFOR thin. We have a few guys down the hill, bodies getting dropped.
Foxy taking down Iander.
Sideways woke back up, though, and gets the headshot kill.
Revenge, good revenge, but it's...
OPFOR, though, getting a double tap on a BLUFOR guy that was tunnel vision there. It was Pop-Tart. And OPFOR has taken control back on this hill. BLUFOR not even close. We got 2 OPFOR guys coming in from the rear, though. This is neck and neck.
Absolutely neck and neck. And, yeah, Sideways just took down Pop-Tart from Pluto as he saved...
It was at -1. He's going to be at -2 now. Fuck's sake.
He went back to 0 because he took down the other guy.
Yep.
Now he's going to be back at -1 because he took down Pluto. And he has to avenge himself as well.
The only person defending this cache is me. No one else. You got Stark running around. He's on 5 kills looking around.
I think he just got another. No. Well, he's trying to.
He's picking off some dudes medicing.
But
He's now taking 2 shots, though. He's going to get behind that rock. Really surprised that BLUFOR guy really close to him. Swola isn't folding in to try to take him out. We're on 10 minutes remaining, but it's going to be over by then.
It's gonna be close, like you said. I'll give you that. Chinooks coming back in from the south, looking like it's might go in for a very hot landing.
Oh my God!
Yep, it's killing its airspeed. It's gonna try and land. Oh my God! Perfect! Amazing! Beautiful! Come on, legs! Come on, Gila!
United States Army! Oh my God!
Let's fucking go! Get the reload.
What do you call this? They just almost shot each other.
Friendly fire. Mag dump the cache. Mag dump. They're trying taking 2 grenades.
We got Shepard.
Shepard woke back up, and he's wondering what the fuck is going on. He hears the gunshots.
He might find an angle on one of the pilots. He's trying. Gets the headshot. Other guy pulls his handgun. This is modern. Oh God, it's slipping. It might crush.
Olaf has an RPG at his feet. He's trying to grab it, but he can't because the other it's Iander's. Iander is still alive.
Yep.
Conscious.
Shepard gets a kill on Permum.
Oh my God, what the fuck is happening?
He's got no choice but to back up the catch with his handgun. Oh my God.
Guys, that Iander is unconscious on the other side of the wall.
Shepard's buying him time though.
Where'd Shepard go?
He went in the frickin'... Oh, the Chinook's sliding!
Chinook's moving.
Oh my God! What is this? Iander's dead.
Okay, he's dead. He disconnected. I think he was still conscious technically, but yeah, because he's dead now.
Shepard's looting bodies.
Andrew's RPG is stuck in his butt, so now the pilot's in
OPFOR has the numbers advantage by 1 player.
But the pilot needs to do something now that he's on the point. Whether it's
yeah, he's got a gun.
Someone. I think he's stuck. He's stuck between the wall and the cat.
We got Misu running up. He's got a 249, but right behind him is an OPFOR. He's trying to vault into the... Oh god, now we got...
Red Force coming in. Red Force coming in the door. That's Shepard.
Oh no! Oh. And Misu's down!
Double tap! Stark had 7 kills! He had 7 kills!
Oh my god!
Shepard visibly distraught!
There's the fucking Chinook on fire!
And the last one left is Grav. There's no other BLUFOR left but Grav in a 1v3 with 6 minutes to go.
Alright, Grav, 1v3.
Chinook's already blown, so unless some physics bullshit happens where it, like, clips into something and, like, wipes the entire mountain.
Grav is armed with a 240 Bravo. That is the best weapon to have.
Did someone else just get friendly fired?
Fucking Shepard just nuked a dude.
That's 2. That's 2 friendly fires. He went from 4 kills.
Wait, we got Red 4 going up.
That's covered at that point. Hey, in Arma,
oh my god.
Turn on you, so that's just natural like code of Arma at work.
Oh my god. The amount of friendly fire on OPFOR tonight has been utterly atrocious. Sideways killed 2 of his friends. Shepard just killed 2 of his friends. And that could have been the difference here. Because if Grav gets up here with the 240 Bravo and gets at least half a box mag dumped on the cache, he'll win. And he still has 5 minutes to do it.
So Grav just switched from an MOS scope to a holographic, and he's making a slow climb up the mountain face. Like you said, it's advanced.
Oh my god!
Can't mountain go up the side. But
he's got time for the 5 minutes, though. He's gonna need to at least spend 2 to 3 of those minutes maneuvering. But then the next 2 minutes are really where it's gonna count.
No. So if he gets to the not the plateau, but the ridge on the northwest side. The one that he's walking towards with all the HESCO barriers, that's a much less steep gradient, and he might be able to walk at a decent pace up there. And if he can do that, get up to the top. Both of the guys are on the eastern side right now, so he's going to just have to work his way inside. And yeah, he's got that 240. Like you said, he can mag dump that thing and actually have a decent chance of destroying it. The 2 of them are working together, either trying to medic themselves or the guy that's down up here on the mountainside on the other side of the trenches. He's a Marine, so they shouldn't be, but oh my god, I don't know at this point. I really don't know.
Deep breaths.
It's close. Yeah, he gets to that ridge, and he's going to be walking up it really quick. He's got his gun up, trying to go as fast as he can without being able to sprint. Doing a bit of a Z pattern, as you see. Oh, this is fucking insane.
Okay.
What a way to end the night. This is the last one of EU. It's only fitting that it comes down to an actual 1v2 clutch situation.
It should have been 1v3.
Well, if the pilot was able to pick up Iander's RPG through the wall, then...
Iander was still alive, and now OPFOR is just gonna do 2-man sweeps.
He's at the crest. Oh, he throws a grenade. That's gonna give away his position. Yep, there it is. And the attention has been drawn. 2 of them coming in. One with an AK-74.
He's not gonna check his left flank. Oh no!
That's 1. But he can't get this. He can't secure the kill. Oh, the Red 4.
Oh!
And the trade. They can still wake back up. Grenade bounces back a bit. Oh, and Are you kidding me?
Oh my god!
Like airburst.
Oh my god! They just OPFOR is gonna get the double tap, right? Come on!
Tap.
There it is!
And that's gonna be it. Oh my.
Shepard, the last man standing. 3 kills officially, but that was about 5 or 6 because his team killed at least 3 dudes. I have no idea. What? Oh my god.
And the defense of Helm's Deep stands true. A fight to the last man in
Oh.
every sense of the word. And the last man standing is Shepard. Rex. Shepard.
Alright, I'll BRB 1 second. Alright, chat.
Yeah, man, I'll catch you around for North America, second round, man.
Yep.
Fucking.
Till then. Alright guys, so here's the deal. In about an hour and 15 minutes, we will start the stream back up again to play an Arma 3 version of SCP Overlord made by Audrey Hotto, and hopefully it won't crash in our faces again. And then we will switch over to FNF to play rounds 2 and 3. So, my name is Liru. I've been your host tonight with Barbarian and co-commentating these rounds. Thank you so much for watching. Go operate operationally. Learn how to PID. Again, it's in an hour and about 5 minutes at 8 p.m. EST. Otherwise, cheers, guys. Have a good one. Go operate operationally, and hopefully I'll see you in a little bit.